Happy Halloween, retro lovers. Can you believe that it's been like a year? Well, not like a year, but it's been a year since the Hammer Dracula video that I did last Halloween. It's been a year. It's gone by. I don't know whether it's because of the pandemic or anything else, but it's just gone so fast. Anyway, we're back. It's Retro-Ween time, and what else am I going to be doing? I'm going to be watching the remaining Hammer Dracula films, of which I know absolutely nothing. So this time we're watching the Brides of Dracula, and this is the second. I've checked out a list of Hammer Dracula films in order, and apparently the Brides of Dracula is the next one. So, and apparently Dracula isn't even in this. That's the only thing that I know about this, is that Christopher Lee, Dracula, isn't actually in this film, even though it's called The Brides of Dracula. I don't know anything else about it, except that it's directed once again by Terence Fisher. See, because I made a bit of a blunder in the first video, the Dracula reaction video. I said Terence Stamp. Yes, I know, I didn't spot that until I was editing the damn video later on. Terence Stamp directs Hammer Horror. Can you imagine? So here we go. This is the Brides of Dracula, directed by Terence Fisher, and it's the second in the Hammer Dracula series. So Retro-Ween 2021. Let's do it. Seems more cartoony than the first one. Like a comic strip. Terence Fisher, not Terence Stamp. Got it. So many people have commented on that first video correcting me that it's not Terence Stamp, it's Terence Fisher. Oh.
Land of dark forests, dread mountains, and black, unfathomed lakes.
Ooh.
Count Dracula, monarch of all vampires, is dead.
Good.
Not so fast, please. Not so fast.
Obviously two stagehands either side, rocking this thing. My word, what an authentic looking village. Seriously, I've seen stage sets that look more realistic than that. Ah. Do we trust this guy? Ooh. What the devil is going on?
What can we do?
Call an Uber? Oh, it's Miss Gulch. No, she looks more like the stepmother from Cinderella, the Disney one.
I'm a very lonely old woman who often longs for the company of someone with a little breeding.
Ooh.
A rare thing in these parts.
Is it me, or is there something almost sort of kinky about this? I really don't know what to make of this so far. This is completely new to me. I've never... Oh God, who's this guy? Who the hell is this guy?
Madame la Baronne is very kind, but I feel I am intruding most terribly. I had no idea she was expecting a guest.
Nobody is expected.
Ooh. Yeah.
The Baroness always has a second place laid in case somebody should come.
And I have come, haven't I?
Okay. Impressive camera work, I'll admit that.
You'll see more by daylight.
Well,
But I
obviously.
was waiting.
She's very beautiful. She kind of looks like the lady vampire that Jonathan Harker encounters when he turns up at Dracula's castle in the first one. Oh, here we go. What's going to happen? Yeah, footsteps in the night, never a good thing. Ooh, this can't be good.
Help me. Have you? Come here, will you?
Oh, yes. Come closer.
Come closer. Please.
Okay,
Come closer.
this one's definitely a vamp.
I suppose she's told you that I'm mad. That I have to be locked away like this for everybody's sake. Well, why shouldn't she? And why shouldn't you believe
Or,
I don't know what to believe.
neither do I. Right there with you, babe.
Could you, I wonder, find the key that fits this?
Where does your mother
No,
keep it?
don't
Greta tells me it's in a locked drawer of the bureau in her bedroom.
do that. She's a very trusting girl, isn't she? The first time she meets an old woman and gets invited back to the castle, she goes and, you know, spends the night. Then the first time she meets a man shackled to the floor or something, he says, "Let me go," and she says, "Okay, I'll let you go." So, you know, you can... Doesn't take much to convince her to do things. Good idea.
I must get dressed at once and meet me outside, will you?
Yes.
But hurry, hurry.
Now, it's either going to turn out that the old woman is the bad guy and she's going to catch them, or he's the bad guy and he's going to turn on this girl. Well,
You have nothing to fear. Go to your room and wait there.
what is going on? What's the real deal here?
Where is Madame la Baronne?
She's not far away. You want to see her? Would you like that? Would you?
Well,
Carl, let's have the travelling rug, will you? Yes, sir.
there he is. So is he still playing Van Helsing? Oh, will something please happen? This is slow moving, very slow paced.
Please, this young lady has been unwell.
We've been going for about half an hour, and the only thing that I've picked up is that
Afraid we're closed for custom this morning.
there's a vampire loose. That's it. Seriously, they didn't see
Where's her father?
those marks before. You know, they've laid her in a coffin, and you know they've obviously inspected her.
I'm so very
They
sorry.
didn't see. Shouldn't he have, like, if he knew that that woman was killed by a vampire, shouldn't he have done the right thing and, you know, like,
The name of his chateau where you stay.
This is Mademoiselle Danielle. She has come to take up an appointment.
oh, this is the school thing that she was originally... I was like, for a second there, I was like completely gone. I was like, what the hell is this?
I'll see to it, Elsa.
Oh, it's
You must be Marianne Danielle, are you? I'm Frau Lang. Well,
it's Mrs. Pierce from My Fair Lady.
This is Dr. Wiley.
How do you do?
He has been
I'm yeah.
Her coach broke down.
One of my favourite musicals.
And whom might you be?
A friend of Mademoiselle's.
I have made it a rule, sir.
No, you're not. You just met her.
well, come along, my dear. I'll show you
I want something to happen. Not enough has happened yet.
Why, Father? Why should it happen?
And who was that man at the very beginning? The one that stole the coach. We haven't seen him for a while.
Wake up, Redfield, dear. Are you about ready? Huh? No, I can't help you. You've got to be strong. I know it's dark, but you've got to push. Come, my precious.
My precious.
Come, my little love. There, the master's waiting for you.
In the name of the Almighty.
Get away! Get away from here! Go, little one, quickly! Oh, you lay hand on her, I'll tear your eyes out.
Hurry, my son, before the girl gets away.
So this is the first bride? Question mark? Oh, gosh. From a nostalgic point of view, I do quite like those older, cheaper effects. Bats on strings and that sort of thing. Nostalgic charm about it. Well, I kind of saw that coming.
Why have you come here?
To find your son,
Then you know who I am.
I know who you were.
Good line. Right, now we're getting somewhere. How come she's not repelled by the cross? That barely touched him! The other thing I love about these films is the over-dramatic fight sequences. Okay, so at least we're getting somewhere with the plot, finally. I still don't understand where the Dracula, the Brides of Dracula thing comes into it. I understand that he's a vampire, and he's turned these brides, these women. But what's that got to do with Dracula?
Well, my dear, he's here. Oh. Why ever didn't you tell us to expect him? Luckily, Herr Lang's gone down to the village. I don't know what he'd say if he knew. But who is... Oh, come along, my dear. You mustn't keep him waiting.
I have a feeling that she's next on the list.
Monsieur le Baron.
There you see. Didn't I keep it to myself?
I wanted so much to meet you again, so I took this opportunity of bringing the luggage that you left behind. I thought that you might need it.
Is she
He's
well?
not... Is it me?
I regret
It
to
might...
have to tell you that-
Just my opinion.
She is dead.
Dear.
But he's not very convincing as a vampire. Not really.
So, what's it feel like to be a baroness?
Not so fast. We are only engaged.
Isn't he handsome?
I think he is.
Yeah. I don't really know him that well. Okay, she's next. Yeah, you're safe now. They're just terrified of curtains. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have a presence, a vampire presence.
Extract of gum benzoin. Yes. Yes, tincture of myrrh. I only want a drop of that. Just.
Eye of Toad.
Well, now, my very good woman, the towel.
This never works.
My head.
Not for me.
And don't you pay any attention to anything I may say. Eh? Well, here we go.
This is the mark of the vampire, sometimes called the seal of Dracula. You see how it cuts through the vein?
The Seal of Dracula. Not heard that one before.
Oh, really? Well, the peasants are always going on.
I admit I'm learning a few things from this one.
Two responsible people must keep watch over the coffin until nightfall. I'll be back by then.
Come, Helga.
Why not just stake her now? Why do you have to put her in a coffin and wait till nightfall?
I am engaged to be married.
I am so very happy for you. Congratulations. May I know who is the lucky man?
Le Baron Mainster.
There it is.
And this?
Winter.
Wait, what the hell just happened?
They have to have cedar.
That padlock just melted off. It didn't even break. Yeah. Pretty good trick.
We can both love him, my darling. He's up at the old mill now. We can go there together.
It's making me want to watch to the end, I'll give it that. It's very slow paced, but I want to keep watching. It also seems very long for an hour and 25. Come on. Not enough action.
Take him!
And what the hell does she have to do with this? Okay. Not a bad stunt, to be fair. Finally. Eh? Once again, I'm a bit lost. Why didn't the Baron kill him? Why did he just bite him quickly and then walk out? Oh, is he going to cauterize his wound? What's that going to do? Oh my god, no, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. How the hell would that work? No, I don't buy that. That doesn't work for me. Fairly impressive stunt work. I quite like that idea. That's quite a good idea. Creative. Is that it? Let's have a natter. That was odd. That was very odd. Questions on my mind. First of all, by the way, if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments, because sometimes I do miss things in films. So maybe some of these questions were answered, but I simply missed them. So if I did miss them, let me know in the comments, and that's fine. I'll admit defeat. Who the hell was that bloke at the beginning who hitched a ride on the carriage and then nicked the carriage and we never saw him again? Secondly, what the hell did this have to do with Dracula? Why was it called The Brides of Dracula? Or The Wives? Is it The Brides or The Wives of Dracula? I think it's The Brides. Dracula wasn't even mentioned in this film, was he? Not that I recall. As far as I'm concerned, I did not get the connection with Dracula here. So what I took from it was that this was simply another vampire, the Baron, turning girls into vampires. That's all I got from it. Van Helsing, for some reason, was he was behaving like he knew about vampires. Like he was aware of the vampire, the vampire lore. But he was also behaving like he was also behaving like this was the first time that he had ever come across vampires. Here's an idea. Maybe this isn't a direct sequel. Maybe it's a prequel. I don't know. It kind of came across like that. Now I'm thinking about it. Like maybe this was Van Helsing's first time actually up against vampires, and that he hasn't... I kind of got the impression that he hadn't encountered Dracula yet. So I don't know. Some of the effects that bat... I don't know. You know, yeah, cheap and cheesy, but fun, nostalgic fun. What you would expect from Hammer. I think that's one of the things that makes Hammer so memorable, really. I think it was just as I was expecting, really, considering that Dracula was actually absent from this film. But yeah, there we go. The Brides of Dracula, or the Wives of Dracula. Was it the Brides or the Wives? I'm going to look that up. I think it's the Brides, but I got confused. Yeah, the Brides of Dracula, 1960. Yeah, so that was the Brides of Dracula. Not that Dracula had anything to do with it, that I know of, that I picked up on. So this was the brides of a random vampire villain who wasn't very convincing. If you have any questions or comments about this reaction, or if you have any suggestions for me for Retro-Ween or for any future reaction videos, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you want to see more, if you like what you see on the channel and you want to see more, then check the links below and that's what you'll find. Join me for Dracula Prince of Darkness, which is next. And until then, see you later.